Welcome everybody to Puddle Jumpers Fishing. My name is Larry. This time of the year is a very special time of the year. It's the fall transition. The days are getting shorter, the nights are getting longer. You're getting 50-degree air temperature in the evening, and it's only getting to about 70 degrees during the day. So the water temperature starts to drop down, and in about the low to mid 60s is when I like to use my 5 fall transition baits.
Ze gaan allemaal. Ze gaan allemaal.
So my first bait is going to be a topwater bait. This is a 6 Sense Dogma. I like 6 Sense products because I don't have to change the hardware. This is a walk dog style bait that I like to start with anytime I go out. First thing, topwater. I love topwater blow-ups. Another topwater bait that I like to use in the fall transition is a buzz bait. Buzz bait always seems to catch big fish. If the walking style bait don't work, I tend to go with the buzz bait. I also tend to go with the buzz bait if the water is a little on the stain side. Gives it a little bit more sound. The next bait that I like to throw, which is my second top fall transition bait, is a jerkbait. There's all kinds of jerkbaits out there. I'm not going to get brand specific on my jerkbaits, but this is a pointer style jerkbait. This is a little bit of a deep diving style, deeper diver style jerkbait. If you still have grass in your ponds at this time of the year, which there is some spots where a treble hook bait just doesn't work, I go with a super fluke. Take a 3/0 hook. I can make this super fluke very, very weedless, soft plastic jerkbait. If you have grass, regular style jerkbait if it's more open water. The number 3 bait that I like to use for this fall transition has got to be a Squarebill crankbait. Squarebill crankbait gives me the ability to get up in that cover, tick it through grass, tick it over logs, tick it over rocks. When the bass are schooling up this time of the year and they're pushing bait fish back into creek channels at the end of creeks, a Squarebill crankbait you cannot go wrong with a Squarebill crankbait. Sometimes I use ones with sound, sometimes I do not. It's all depending on what the fish want that day. Experiment with different size Squarebills, with some Squarebills with rattles, some with a 1-knocker, some that are silent. Number 3 bait, it's got to be a Squarebill. My number 4 bait for the fall transition, it's got to be a medium to deep diving crankbait. I go to mostly ponds. I like to puddle jump. I don't go to lakes too much where the water is 15, 20, or 25 feet. I normally find it between 10 and 15 feet is the max that I normally fish at the ponds that I fish at. So I stick with the medium diving crankbait. You can experiment with these as well. I normally go with a natural color, like a bluegill color, and then I go with a crawl color for these. When you're fishing ponds, you really got to find the spot to fish these where there's deeper cover, rocks, but this can be deadly in the fall transition. And my number 5, my 5th and final bait that I love to use in the fall transition, because the water's a little cooler, the fish are super active right now. they're feeding up on bait fish for the winter is, of course, a medium-sized swim bait. This is a baby bluegill. Where I'm at today is mostly bluegill. They do have a baby bull shad if you're at a fishery that has shad. I love this time of the year. You can really catch the big fish that are out. If you can find the schools, find the bait fish, find the schooling fish, and you guys will have a great time this fall transition. If you guys use different baits, comment down below on what baits you use for the fall transition. Maybe I'll give it a try. Don't forget, guys, hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification so you're notified anytime that I drop a video. Hit that like button to let me know you guys like what I fish with during the fall transition. Any questions, leave a comment.
There we go, guys. Whew. Want a jerk bait? On the jerk bait, guys. Nice little 3/4 pounder.
Okay, guys, I have one little extra bait. I know it's 6 and I said it was 5, but I can't not put this in a baits that I just love for the fall transition. This is a swim jig. Swim jigs give me the ability to match the hatch, match what we're fishing, match the size that we're fishing. This is a more of a finesse type of swim bait. They have larger ones, they have smaller ones, and then I have the ability to either, depending on the conditions and what the fish want, put a paddle tail, put a swim tail, put something that has more action or less action.
There we go, guys. Relax. Another awesome jerkbait fish. There we go, guys. On the jerkbait. This is a jerkbait I'm using today. This is a pointer, the extra diver, the SP I think they call it. Now, instead of running this bait way deep inside the cover like I was doing with the other baits, kind of just running the shade line. I don't want to get this bait caught up on any sticks. There we go. On the Squarebill. Stay on, baby, stay on. Guys, you want to be very careful with treble hook baits. Oh, just like that. If he shakes, you're done. Okay guys, there you go. Squarebill crankbait. Get them back. There we go. There we go. There we go. Fall transition. Keep your baits moving. Fish are super active. Oh, there we go. Awesome.
Ze gaan allemaal.
Two. He has a buddy with him. Oh, I didn't get a good hook set on that. Remember I was saying about schooling bass? That one had a buddy with him.